everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Tiffany here, and I wanted to show you the end of the month for June's coloring pages that I did. Didn't get a whole lot done this month. Unfortunately, it was just such a busy month with my son's baseball, and we've been camping and all the summer stuff, working out with my plants outside and visiting family. So I really didn't have a whole lot of time to sit down and color. I didn't even get to completely finish all of my VIP coloring pages for the month, which I felt really bad about. But I did finish one that I will show you. Let me move all this aside and we will get started. I suppose we can start out with this one first. So this was one of the VIP coloring pages that Kelly Horton puts out for us. And I really like how this one came out. Very mystic looking, and I love the blue turquoise of the crystal ball and her jewelry. I really like her dark hair. You'll notice there's a little hint of purple in her hair. And I like the galaxy background. So I used my Ohuhu markers to base her and the crystal ball. The background is done with my Stedtler water aquarelle colored pencils. And I use a water brush pen and go over it. And then I used Prismacolor pencils, I believe, to shade and do a lot of other detail work. Oh yeah, and there's a little bit of white Posca paint pen. I really like her eyes, how they're like almost an orangey brown color. I did a very natural kind of lips and eyes, nothing too bright and shiny. Very muted, I guess is more the word I should use. But yeah, I really like how this one came out. I know someone in one of the comments of one of my other videos asked if there's a way that I can zoom out. Unfortunately, I can't. This is far out as I can get because I'm using my phone to film. So I can't really zoom out any further than this. So I like to hold it up close so you can see the details of all the shading and the gel pen and all that. And then one of distance so you can see the whole picture in its entirety. So yeah, I finished this on June 21st. A lot of color by numbers this month, guys, because that's what was easiest for me to do. A lot of times I only had maybe an hour in the morning, so I would sit down and just quickly start on a color by number. So I did this bear out of the Disney Babies Carre Mystery by Hatchet Heroes. Yep, and that was the only one I did out of there. I did that on June 4th. I used my Crayola Super Tips for that. Next up is this dollar store, or Dollar Tree, I should say, color by number. Kick Back and Relax color by number, volume 2. And I did this one. Just using my Ohuhu markers, and I outlined it in Crayola Super Tips. And then if you notice the bumblebees, they have some glitter on their wings. So I did a little bit of glitter gel pen. You'll see some blue spots. That's from this page had leaked through. So yeah, I just kind of tried to ignore them and go over it. And I put in my own border like I like to do now. But yeah, I really like the colors they used in this one. And it was quick and easy, and I did that one on June 4th. let's see. Oh, this is a new book to my collection. Just received this, oh, maybe a week or so ago. Maybe it's been 2 weeks, I don't know. But I saw it, I think it was on sale on Amazon, because usually it's not good to buy these through Amazon. You're better off going to the Mindware website and buying them. But for some reason, I think this was only like $7. I don't know. I grabbed it anyway, and I did a few out of here. Oh, it came with a little bottle of Stickles, but I didn't like it. It did not come out of the bottle well at all. So the glittery parts, I used my Wink of Stella. So what you're supposed to do is, and see it says include special spaces for adding glittery accents. So any place that there's like a little star, you're supposed to add a glittery accent to. So you can see in this one, the 20 there has a star, so you add the glittery accent. I can't talk tonight. So if I go like this, you can kind of see it in the light, the glittery pieces. But this was the first one that I did, and this was I finished this on June 16th. And then I thought, well, I'm going to try doing my own colors, because they give you a blank one. The very next page is the blank one. So I took out my Crayola Super Tips and some Ohuhu markers here too. Oh, and I did this one all in Ohuhu marker. But I did my own colors on this one, and I really do kind of like how this one came out. A much more pastel sunset, a darker blue water, and I made the whales more of like a grayish blue color. But I think the dark water makes these colors down here pop. And I didn't use any, oh wait, yes I did. On the white, I used the glittery Wink of Stella on the white clouds. And put in some white gel pen for bubbles. And then the other one that I finished this month, is this double page one. And it's, hopefully I get this all on screen. It's of this turtle and the baby turtles. So cute. Really like the colors that they called for in this one. And I don't know if you can see, but there's glittery accents on her shell and in the water. So, yep, I did that one on June 28th with my Ohuhu brush tips. I like the brush tips because I feel like you can do the smaller spaces and they don't really bleed over with the brush tips. I can't wait to do more out of this book. So that was Under the Sea, Color Counts by Mindware. Next up, I picked up this Floral Mandalas Folk Art Style by Debbie Densham. I believe this is maybe her second book she has out right now. She's also a fellow colorist on Instagram, and I'm not sure if she has a YouTube channel. She probably does, but I follow her on Instagram, and I've seen a lot of other colorists coloring out of her coloring books, and I realized that this one was on premium paper. Oh, so I had to buy it, because anything on premium paper these days. I love the glossy paper. And what else is cool about this coloring book is the fact that she gives you on the bottom, she gives you a color palette to use. You don't have to use it, but it's there if you want to. And so I intend to use the color palette that is on the bottom, and then you just go in and use those colors wherever you want on the page. So it kind of gives you some inspiration, so you're not completely lost on what colors to choose, which I like. So I finished this one on June 12th. And then I did this one on June 12th. They're really fast and easy. And I did a third one on June 12th. And this one I did with my water-based markers. So I think I used my Crayola Super Tips for this one. Because I wanted to see how that worked on. And it still streaks a little bit, but very minimal compared to some type of papers. So the next one I'll be doing is this one. I want to kind of do them in order. But yeah, such a cute book, you guys. You got to go check her out. Debbie Densham. And this is Floral Mandalas Folk Art Style. Okay, I think I might have shown you a page that I had been working on at the end of last month's video. So I wanted to show you the completed page, and I was working on this cute little house, which I did with my Crayola colored pencils. I did a little bit of sparkly gel pen, and the sky is done with my Stedtler water aquarelle colored pencils, the watercolor pencils. So I really like how this one turned out. Lots of fun to do. I'm really enjoying this Joanna Bassford coloring book. I want to say this is probably my favorite out of all of hers, because it's just such a variety of images in this book. Like, it's not all floral. It's got a little bit of food, a little bit of floral, a little bit of insects, a little bit of buildings, which I like doing too. I just finished another one for next month's end of, so you'll have to wait and see. I did post it on my Instagram, so you can go check that out. But yeah, I mean, I'm just going right to town in this book. I just really love, I think the buildings are like one of my most favorite now to color in. But I'm really enjoying this book. So if you don't have Joanna Bassford's Worlds of Wonders, you've got to go get it. All right, 2 more books left. The next book I worked out of this month was Spring Color by Colors by Kira Neva. And I did this one. Oh yeah, and I did this all in pastel. I got a set of Ohuhu pastel brush tip markers, and so that's what I used for this whole page, is just out of the pastels, and I really like how that came out. I did that on June 14th. I'm gonna probably, since it's spring and you think of pastel colors for spring, I might do that for the rest of the book. Just use my spring. I don't know though. I might not too. Oh, I forgot about this one. I did this one on June 2nd. And I did this with my Ohuhu brush markers, but they're water-based brush markers. So I forgot about that one. And then this one on 6/4. Geez, I guess I didn't realize how much I did out of this book. This one was with my just regular brush tip, my alcohol base Ohuhu brush tip markers. And is that it? And that one I did on 6/14. That one I did in May. I think that's all. That one I did in April. What's that one? That one I did in March. Oh, I guess I've had this book for a little while. That one I did in April. Yep, so those are the ones I did out of there this month. And then I did a few out of her color by color Tetris. I did this one on June 10th. And I used my water-based Ohuhu water-based brush tip markers, which I really like how this came out. I like the colors that I used in this one. And then I also did this one again using my Ohuhu brush tip water-based markers. But yeah, these are fun, and again, really quick and easy. Super fun book. She has some other Tetris ones too, I believe. But I really want to get her newest Country, is it Country Life? I'll probably be getting that this month. So you'll be seeing that one in July's completed pages, I'm sure. So that's all I have to show you guys for this month. Unfortunately, it wasn't a whole lot, but I wanted to come on and show you before I started getting into some of my July, really getting into my July pages and getting them messed up with my June pages. So I'm glad I had a few minutes tonight to do this video. I hope you all are having a wonderful 4th of July. It's very gloomy here in my neck of the woods, rainy and overcast, does not feel like a holiday whatsoever. So I'm so glad we went camping last weekend. But anyway, enough rambling. I will see you all in next month's video. Take care, happy coloring, and I'll see you next time. Bye.